everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Elaine. If it's your first time clicking on my videos, it's been a little bit of, not a long time, but I've been just taking little breaks in between making videos just because I don't want to burn myself out, and I want to at least try to do at least a video a week is what my goal is. I want to upload every Sunday, possibly, depending on how I feel about editing. So hopefully this finds you guys on a Sunday. If not, it doesn't really matter because you guys can watch whenever you want. Today I wanted to talk about, I've been kind of going on like a buy-in frenzy when it comes to 3DS games, just because the eShop is not technically closed yet, but it has, as of May 23rd, I believe, or so, they have closed down the taking off the option to upload your credit card to the 3DS eShop for the Wii and the 3DS. So yeah, now you can only use the eShop gift card to be able to buy stuff from the shop until next year, May 2023 is when that officially shuts down. I do hear that there are some petitions for keeping the 3DS shop open. I'm not really sure if they're making any headway because I actually haven't checked them out. But yeah, so I have just been a little bit on a buy-in frenzy when it comes to the 3DS, since I had collected some I did collect some a bit about last year, but then I kind of cooled down on it. But I think now I feel more, I don't know, this kind of makes me think more about the 3DS shop closing and digital games and everything. It makes me think more about how a lot of games get lost when it comes to digital versus physical, which is why I think I was more towards physical, even though it's I think I'm a little bit more old school when it comes down to video games. So I like to hold, when I was spending a lot of money on a game, I like to hold it in my hand just because you know that you have it. But anyway, I've been buying a whole bunch of 3DS games, so I'm just gonna go through a few of the games that I picked up lately, a little mini haul, and maybe I'll do another one later depending on if I find any good gems. I haven't gone out to the shop that I usually go to. I've just been on eBay, and I'm pretty sure the postman is why are you ordering so many things? But yeah, I've been on eBay just finding good deals on video games, on 3DS games. So yeah, let's get started, you guys, with my little mini 3DS game haul. The first, I have Epic Mickey Power of Illusion. I've heard of the Epic Mickey games, and honestly I just love anything that is Disney related. I think that's why I also love Kingdom Hearts so much, just because it's fun to see those characters and revisit that the Disney nostalgia. With this one, I'm not really 100% sure. I have never played an Epic Mickey game. I know there's more than one, but I liked how the graphics looked, and I thought that it was it looks like a platformer. I like to watch collection videos of other people's collections, or just even look at lists online. I'm a very researchy person when it comes to video game things. I think that this looks so cool, and I like the graphics of it, and I just, I really want to get back into playing my 3DS. What I'm gonna start with is Fantasy Life. But yeah, so first one is Epic Mickey. The next game is called Sushi Strikers, and this is one my niece has definitely told me about more than once. I think I actually helped her get it digitally at one point, but this was I've seen this super cheap online. I actually got this in a bundle. I'll tell you about I got this in a bundle of 4 games for about 30 bucks. I think that it was a pretty good deal. I've actually seen this for $7, about what I would have paid individually for each game. And yeah, it looks I don't know, it looks very, kind of reminds me of a Tetris type thing, Candy Crush kind of game, and something that you can kind of play leisurely in between games. So I mean, it seems cool, and I want to give it a try. So I got it with a part of a bundle, and I was like, what can it hurt? The next one I'm actually really excited for. This is another one I got in the bundle, which was Lord of the Rings, Lego Lord of the Rings. I'm not sure if it's all 3 movies. It's been so long since I watched Lord of the Rings movies. My family used to watch these all the time at family gatherings. all 3 movies. Like, they love them so much, and it's just really nostalgic for me. I want to read the books as well, and I've been thinking about watching the movies because I know there's like a new TV series coming out. So yeah, this is gonna be a part of my Lord of the Rings revisiting obsession. And I'm just like kind of really excited for it because I love Lego games, and I love being able to like explore and like go back through like the movie elements. They usually do these types of games. So I also have like the Jurassic Park one on the Switch, and I have Harry Potter. I've talked about that before, and the Lego games are so fun. And there's also the Star Wars Legos that just came out for the Switch as well. So yeah, I love them. They're like so addicting to play. Yeah, this one was also part of the 4 games I got, and it's like a bundle on eBay. But what's funny is I was actually just looking for Adventure Time. And so this one is, let me read the title: Adventure Time, Hey Ice King, Why'd You Steal Our Garbage? And I just love Adventure Time. Even though I never actually got to finish the series, I kind of watched up until a certain point and lost interest, I will be honest. But I always love the quirkiness of Adventure Time series, and I adore the characters, Finn and Jake, and just like all of the adventures. So like I was like, this would be a fun game to play, especially since I haven't like revisited the series in so long. And I just really think that the title is hilarious. And I started to play a little bit of it, and some people compare it to like Zelda, like an old school Zelda game. And I like that it has like a soundtrack to it as well, because that was the best part of Adventure Time, was like the music. But yeah, I'm like really happy that I found this, and I found it with like 3 other games for like a really good price. So yeah, this is like one of my I'm so happy for buys just to have in my collection. I also see there's a regular show game, and part of me wants to get that too, just because I just like that time of Cartoon Network when they had like regular show and Adventure Time, like Steven Universe. So I mean, I kind of wish they had a Steven Universe game for 3DS too. I like this next game. I'm pretty happy that I found it, because it's been like back and forth. Like, you have to be really quick with this one. But Tomodachi Life, I found Tomodachi Life on eBay. Yeah, Tomodachi Life, I was saying how I wanted this as my wish list game in my last video, so I'm so happy I found it, and I can't wait to play this and like make all these like random me's of people that I know in life and just like do the random scenarios that it has. It seems like a really popular game. I'm saying, like, if you're trying to find it online secondhand or on like eBay or Mercari or something, you have to like kind of be really quick with when you see one pop up, because like as soon as I would see one and then sit and think about it, it was gone within that like 10 minutes of me like, maybe I should wait for another deal kind of thing. So as soon as I saw it, I just like snatched it up because I was like, I don't know, like these games it's like pretty popular. Maybe they're ported to the Switch, who knows? But yeah, I'm excited to play this. Yeah, next one is Style Savvy Trendsetters. So this is also on DS, and I never got to play the DS version. I'm kind of sad about that, because other than playing like video games and stuff, I have a degree in fashion design. So this right here is like Delaney's dream goal, having my own fashion boutique. One of my goals, I would say, because I feel like we shouldn't just have one. I have multiple goals, like life goals, I guess. But yeah, this is like, I like the simulation of owning a fashion boutique, and you know, I think that this is such a fun, like, I'm so, like, the inner fashion designer in me is super excited to be able to play this one and see how really, like, okay, I won't compare it to real life, but just to like, you know, be able to live that dream, you know, in a simulation. I don't know why it's so fun to be able to play games that stuff you can do in real life, but you can do it in a video game, and it makes it 100 times funner. So yeah, I'm excited to play this, and I think I'm gonna pick up Style Savvy for the DS as well, just because I want to be able to see and compare. But the next one is Batman, and yeah, I like the series. I like Batman. I like watching the movies and like the TV series and everything. Just like that, there's always so many different iterations of Batman. So like, even like, I just watched the Batman, which is the new movie with Rob Patterson, and I thought that one, it was a lot different from how the other ones have been from like the Christopher Nolan Batmans. But yeah, I'm excited. It's on 3DS, and just to add this to my collection. And also, I see these for like really really like low prices online, and I don't think that this is a bad game essentially, but I think that it's probably not one of the most coveted. So if you want to check it out, it's like a really cheap entry to like, you know, have some Batman on a console. Next game is Theatrhythum Final Fantasy, and this actually was gifted to me by one of my friends, and I'm really happy that I got a copy. So I haven't played a lot of rhythm games, but I do like the soundtracks of the Final Fantasy games. Like I'm playing Final Fantasy X right now, so I'm really like, this has all the Final Fantasy soundtracks on it. Yeah, I'm happy to have had it gifted to me, so thank you so much again, friend. And the next one is Mario and Luigi Dream Team, and I just think it looks like, I like the cover and I think it looks cool, and I always like anything that has Luigi in it because Luigi's the best brother. And so I read that this says even on the back it says join the bros in a hilarious action RPG that bridges the world of Filio Island and the impossible landscapes of Luigi's imagination. Yeah, it's like an RPG, and it looks really wacky and kind of silly like how Luigi is, so I'm kind of like excited to play this one and see how it goes. The next game I got is S.T.E.A.M, codename S.T.E.A.M. And this came with the 4-game bundle that I picked up, so I actually have no idea about how this game plays. It looks like it's like a shooter possibly, so I just kind of was like, okay, sure. It was like cheap with the bundle that I got, so yeah, I'm excited to like see what this one's about. I'll probably let you guys know, but I've been seeing this around a lot, this game, so like I've seen it for really cheap a lot online. So yeah, you know, it's like a little nice add to the collection. Not really sure what it is. I like to have some variety at least. Last but not least, I have a Story of Seasons. So this Story of Seasons, I have never played a Story of Seasons game actually. I have Pioneers of Olive Town, that Story of Seasons but ported over to the Switch, but I have not started it yet. But I thought it would be cool to have at least one farming sim on the 3DS, considering I actually don't have any farming sims. I have like Animal Crossing, and that's kind of like, you know, for life sim things. Like I don't really have a lot. I would say it's one of my favorite genres, life sim games. So, you know, Story Seasons, I was like, let me find at least one. There's like a whole bunch, but I know there's another one that people really love that I've been seeing when I like look up Story of Seasons Trio of Towns, which I also want to add to my collection eventually, but that one actually goes for a little bit more. Like it kind of reminds me of Broom Factory, and which I know is like what would you call it? It's like a side game to the Story of Seasons and Harvest Moon games. But yeah, I was already like looking at the like booklet with the bachelors on it, and I was like, I know who I choose already. But yeah, this looks like a fun. I'm kind of really excited to be able to like play on the 3DS, actually like play it. So that's probably one of my like June goals, is to actually like, you know, play my 3DS, pick a game and just play that, while also like juggling the other games I'm playing on the Switch. There's so much games in so little time, but you know, I try to make my like try to make time for, you know, the hobbies that I want, and like being able to find the time for it. But other than that, yeah, I hope you guys got some ideas to other games you want to collect from my mini haul. Maybe I'll do another one, and you know, like, guys, let me know what's your favorite 3DS game. How are you guys doing? Let's do a little wellness check. Let me know down in the comments. And yeah, I hope to be able to like still be consistent with my videos. And yeah, let me know if you want to hear anything else from me, like if you have any suggestions, things you want me to talk about video game related. I might try to add in a little bit more. I'm not sure, maybe I'll do vlog style something, who knows. But I might try to add little sprinkles of other things, since I am interested in like video games, like pop culture things, anime, and I always say I want to talk about it and I don't. So I'll try to like, you know, add a little bit more different variety of content depending on how I feel, because you know, I feel like this is a space where I like to like play around and, you know, vibe. and thank you so much as always for watching, because you can choose any video on the internet to watch and you're watching one of my videos, so thank you. So I'll have a great day, you guys, and bye.